Hey tennis lovers, what's up? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Tennis Love. Reaching the world #1 position is nothing short of realizing a cherished dream for most players on tour, and Carlos Alcaraz did just that by winning the 2022 US Open. While some tennis legends have held on to the position atop the world rankings for a substantial amount of time, others who have been less fortunate have made the most of their brief reign. Yet, there have been instances where players who have painstakingly battled to climb the rankings ladder have shockingly lost their first ever match after being bestowed with the world #1 ranking. Let's take a look at the 4 players who lost their debut match as world #1. Number 4. John McEnroe. The American legend began his ascent to the top of the rankings by becoming the youngest ever US Open champion in 1979 at the age of 20 years and 6 months. Soon after, McEnroe astounded the tennis world by climbing the rungs to occupy the coveted world #1 position for the first time on March 3, 1980. The euphoria of being the top-ranked men's singles player in the world was cruelly cut short when McEnroe lost 2 back-to-back Davis Cup matches, the first being against Jose Luis Clerc in Buenos Aires on March 8. The Argentinian, who was a former world #4, won 6-3, 6-2, 4-6, 13-11 to give his country a 1-0 lead against the USA. McEnroe lost yet again, this time against Guillermo Vilas 6-2, 4-6, 6-3, 2-6, 6-4 despite winning the doubles tie alongside Peter Fleming. His loss against Vilas meant that the USA lost to Argentina in their Davis Cup clash. Number 3. Thomas Muster. Thomas Muster, who won the 1995 French Open title, his only Grand Slam triumph, became the top-ranked men's player in the world on February 12, 1996. The left-handed Austrian rose to take Andre Agassi's position at the helm after a masterful clay court season during the course of which he won 40 matches on the trot on his favorite surface. Sandon Stoll of Australia, who was ranked 161 at the time, inflicted a 6-1. 3-6, 7-6 defeat on Muster in the first round of the Dubai Open, even as the Austrian went on to lose his world #1 position after just a week. Muster did, however, reclaim the top spot for a total of 5 weeks through March and April 1996. Number 2. Lleyton Hewitt. The Aussie caused a sensation by defeating 4-time US Open champion Pete Sampras in the finals at Flushing Meadows in 2001. Also going on to prove that his win against the American in the finals of the Queen's Club Championships in 2000 was no flash in the pan. On November 19, 2001, Hewitt made it to the top rung of the men's rankings at 20 years of age by beating Patrick Rafter in the Tennis Masters Cup. The Aussie player did beat Juan Carlos Ferrero and Sebastian Grosjean to win the tournament, but lost his first Davis Cup match after officially being declared as world #1. Hewitt went down to Nicolas Escude 4-6, 6-3, 3-6, 6-3, 6-4, which allowed France to take control of the Davis Cup final before Patrick Rafter pulled one back for the Aussies by defeating Sebastian Grosjean. Number 1. Carlos Alcaraz. Carlos Alcaraz lost his debut match as the world #1 when he went down to Felix Auger-Aliassime in the Davis Cup Finals group stage tie between Canada and Spain on Friday. Alcaraz, who became the youngest ever player to ascend to the top of the ATP rankings after winning the 2022 US Open title, was defeated 6-7-3, 6-4, 6-2 by the Canadian in Valencia. The 19-year-old was, however, commended for taking part in the Davis Cup after a grueling US Open campaign. Incidentally, Alcaraz's coach, Juan Carlos Ferrero, also suffered an early defeat after he attained the world #1 position back in 2003. Representing Spain in a Davis Cup tie, Ferrero lost to Agustín Calleri of Argentina in the reverse singles after giving his country the lead by getting past Gaston Gaudio in his first match since becoming world #1. Despite the loss, Alcaraz continues his streak of winning at least a set in every match he has played this season. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can. That really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video. Do hit the like button down there, comment down your views, and do share with more of your friends. See you. Take care.